My favorite receiver, Big 88.
What's up, man?
Name was called a lot tonight.
Yep. Just trying to make the most plays I can for my team. We ride together, and they needed me tonight, so trying to be a team player.
What are some things you want to take away from this game, going back into conference play next week with BYU coming to Folsom?
Just keeping that hot hand ready, getting off the ball, rushing the passer better. Just little things. I ain't played a perfect game, but just little things I could do better for running past to be a more dominant player.
My man, 88.
Yes, sir.
Sincere, another home game, another touchdown. How'd it feel?
It feel great, man. I always feel good to have a win at home. I always feel good to protect your house at all costs and, come out with the win.
Was that another one you were looking for with your number dialed that you knew was coming to you?
I don't necessarily expect nothing. I just try to go out here. I just want to be able to, make my blocks, and I just want the offense to score. That's all I think about every time we out there. I don't try to think about no individual accolades. I just want to be able to score.
What's the offense going to take away from this one with BYU next week?
I feel like we got our confidence back up. We back to where we need to be, and our quarterback played phenomenal today. And I think from here on moving on out, we're gonna do what we got to do.
J Mac from Syracuse, New York, man, came all the way out to see my Colorado Buffs.
What channel do you watch? They brought you out here.
The pregame show.
Never watched the college game till last season when Coach Prime came to Colorado. And I am in Colorado at Folsom Field. I am the Colorado Buffaloes auntie from Texas. Sweet treat.
Hey, I've been following the pregame show. It's all about let's go Buffs.
Away from Texas.
Yes, sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes of everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put you up on game.
Big receiver.
Good morning, everybody.
Harrison started. Hey, Amari, Harrison Simeon, Buffs and SI. BYU, run first offense. You've played a lot of those so far. Is there any extra level of preparation you're taking this week to go up against that type of offense?
Preparation the same every week. Just staying focused and just taking every day from today seriously, every snap seriously, because every snap gonna count if you're trying to play consistent games. So no different preparation.
Go ahead.
Amari, I know you were kind of banged up at the end of last year, but given what happened with BYU down in San Antonio, especially with the guys that were on the team last year that are back here, is there any extra meaning to this football game?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a big game for me because, of course, as y'all know, I missed last year, so I want to face these guys, and they're a good group that I'm ready to face. So yeah, I'm very excited to face them.
I'm Marley Rivera, Scopo Sports. Looking at that defensive line unit, what do you guys need to do together that may not be showing out on film in order to improve this run defense?
Rushing the passer together and just doing our job and not trying to do somebody else's job. Because we play gap sound defense, so just doing our job, that's all we got to do.
With Brian.
Hey, Amari. Brian Albola, Daily Camera. You guys have had some injuries on that defensive line, and Anquin actually missed the first half of this game. What's the challenge this week for you guys that are healthy to kind of pick up the slack, especially with Anquin out that first half?
Starting fast is a big thing this week. Trying to just start fast. Yeah, we're trying to just show them our tempo and how we can play fast on defense and just affect the game up front in the first quarter all the way through the fourth quarter. So just starting fast until he comes back in.
Good job.
Hey, Amari, Jack Carlo, Buffs on SI. Kind of in that same vein, put some guys out. Just how much confidence do you have in some of the younger guys or guys lower on the depth chart to kind of step up this week?
I'm very confident in my guys. I feel like we got a good 4-deep group of just domination, just hard-nosed tackles. So we're going to play good for y'all and just coming off the ball fast. That's all we know.
Good, man.
Hey, Amari, watching well often,
Darius from this weekend's game. It seemed like there were a couple of moments where you were being pretty vocal as a leader. Is that something now, as your last year, kind of something that you're really trying to capitalize as the season goes on?
It's something I'm trying to work on because as I just look at the team, we need a leader up front, and I know I could be that guy, and I am that guy. So just trying to lead from the front, because we lead from the front, the guys in the back ain't gonna follow. That's it.
The other thing I was curious about is now that it feels like quarterback has been settled, do you sense a sigh of relief or across the whole team that, okay, that's figured out, now we can move forward from there?
Yes, I do. I do sense a relief. We all got that figured out and just do our own job and just worry about dominating from defensively, and the offense got it. So, yeah, it is a relief for us.
Go ahead.
Hey, Amari, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. Coach Prime, obviously after the game, said he wasn't really happy with the way you guys finished the game defensively. Just kind of how has that translated to this week and kind of the work you guys are putting in?
It translates just that basically every down counts. Like just focusing on every play by play, and just it's a simple game. Just playing hard and fast and doing our job is going to affect. And we're just going to play fast throughout the whole game. So doing that's going to help us finish the game how we want to.
Two more, Nikki, go ahead.
Hey, Amari, BYU's running back, LJ Martin, when he played you guys last year, 103 yards on the ground. Last week, he had another 100-yard game. How are you guys focusing on him to minimize his ability on the ground?
We're focusing on him just trying to start off fast and just trying to just show him our tempo, being able to put him on the ground, hit him, just so they can just feel that we're coming. So the teams that feel us coming in the first half, first quarter, they're not going to play us the whole game. So just trying to show them, just make them feel us.
Last one, Ryan, go ahead.
Ryan Scholes from Ralphie Brewer. You guys have some true freshmen making a difference on that defensive line, and Alex McPherson and London Merritt. What have you seen from those guys so far?
I have seen a little change in them since the season started, because they seen that they getting some time in there, and they seen that they could affect the game too. And I like how they've been coming along. They look more hungry day by day, week by week, because they know that they got a part of this team and we need them. So I like how they've been coming along.
All right, thanks, Amari. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Brian, you want to start us? Sincere?
Hey, Sincere. Brian Allen, Daily Camera. You talk about just the last couple games, I guess not Houston, but the last couple home games, breaking free, getting some big plays for you guys, and just kind of what's that meant for you to kind of start making some plays for your team?
That meant a lot. Kind of just like referring back to the offense, just our offense, getting our confidence back, and just not necessarily at the end of the day, just finding our identity, knowing exactly who he is, knowing what we have on the offensive side, knowing how to use the offensive pieces that we do have, and the time to execute.
Go ahead.
Of course, Sincere, your relationship with Caden, how do you think that's kind of progressed throughout the season? Do you feel a little bit more comfortable now that you guys have started to get on rhythm with each other?
Oh, definitely. Matter of fact, before I even came here, I had a relationship with Caden, so that kind of, just playing a big part of what we got going on right now. Just got to continue to get with him. We trust each other more than ever. He's a talented guy, I'm a talented guy, so we just got to put it together for the rest of the season and show the world.
Let's go.
Was good, Sincere. You told us a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago that you kind of compare your game a lot to Randy Moss. I'm curious kind of what it's been like for you to kind of have him around the team and in the building and being able to, just kind of soak up some game from him.
Definitely. I had a lot of Randy Moss ever since I was a little kid. That's still to this day the best football player that ever touched a football in my life. So, ever since I saw him as a young player, I always wanted to be like him in some type of way on the field. So, I know it's the expectation you got to live up when you compare yourself to him. So, each and every day I go out there, a lot of people like to call me Moss Jr. So at the end of the day, when I go out there, I got to show them Moss Jr.
Jack, did you want?
Hey, Sincere. Jack Harlow of Sun SI. So you watched your podcast with Darius the other day. You talked a lot about how you want to be a multi-talented wide receiver who's, more than just a guy who can run multiple routes. Just how much pride do you take in that?
I take a lot of pride in that because, when you 6'5", people don't really look at you as like that speedster. They look at you as some kind of, just a big body, just that, large body receiver who can just block. Kind of, physicality. I'm definitely physical as well, but I take pride in speed. That's my thing. Ever since I was a little kid, I always took pride in speed. And like I just told him, compare your game to most, you got to be fast. So, I take pride in that.
Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Sincere. What have the last few weeks been like for this team throughout the quarterback changes, and is there a sense of relief now, feeling like, okay, maybe that's behind us?
Definitely, this is exactly how I wanted it to be. You know, Caden stepping up to the plate, showing a lot of leadership, showing that he can do this, showing that how great of a football player he can be, and he got the perfect guys around him to be able to help him just keep this thing going, just keep it, you know, up, you know, not here, just keep it going up. And then on the defensive side, man, you know, I trust those guys as well. We gonna play hard, we gonna run to the football, we gonna do what they gotta do, and you know, we compete every day at practice, Monday through Thursday. That's what the world don't see, and that's what, you know, that's where it starts, and that's what everybody sees on Saturday.
We talked to you in camp about this team, and you said that Colorado was your favorite college football team, right? What has the experience been like compared to your expectations now that you've been here, had a chance to make some plays on Folsom Field? It's a big game.
Definitely, you know, I got a little doubted when I got here coming from the FCS program because of the huge jump. So, you know, in my head, I kind of don't pay attention to those things. You know, I just put my head down and work. If you're a dog, you can play anywhere. And, you know, that's just my identity at the end of the day.
And how about at Colorado? Sorry, that was the question.
Yeah, so at Colorado, I love it, man. It's a great experience playing with Coach Prime, playing for all these Hall of Fame Gold Jackets. Even my coach, Coach Phillips, he's a wonderful coach. He's on me every day, and I love it, man. I love it more than ever. And, you know, at the end of the day, man, this is an NFL-based program. You know, it's like a mini NFL program. So at the end of the day, you're getting exactly what you want every single day. It's not a fall off. It's just exactly what you want every day.
Hey, since you're Tyler King with the Denver Gazette, that touchdown you had the other day seemed like came off of kind of a broken play. Just kind of what has been the chemistry like of getting with Caden, and how kind of rewarding was it? I'm sure you guys practice that kind of stuff all the time. Rewarding to kind of get behind the defense and kind of find the space, you know, when the play breaks down like that.
Just, you know, at the end of the day, you got to play, when you playing with a guy like Caden, play to his strengths, such as how he plays to my strengths. So, you know, how y'all look at that play, you know, it looked a little broken up, and just scramble rules. At the end of the day, you find him. Follow him wherever he go, you go, and just make the play. Go ahead, Pat.
Pat Rooney, Boulder Daily Camera. You know, last few weeks, obviously, it's been kind of in and out with the quarterback situation, be a little unsettled. For the receivers, you know, what did it mean to see Caden really kind of take charge and kind of put his foot down and have the performance he did the other night? Does it kind of settle the whole offense?
Definitely. That's who, by the end of the day, that's who Caden is, though. Like, he been that guy. He been doing that before he even got to Colorado at the end of the day. You know, like I said, we all talented in our room, and he trusts all of us as much as we trust him. And at the end of the day, once both of us click, and once the receiver room and he's clicking, y'all see what we can do. Thank you.
Since you're Pat Graham, Associated Press. Coach Prime's message was pretty much accountability and consistency coming in last week, and then you guys kind of did that. How much did you see accountability and consistency coming in this game and going out of this game?
You see, because accountability, first and foremost, that's every day. That's like before he even mentioned the accountability piece, that's exactly how it was. You know, discipline, accountability, dominate, decisive. Like, you gotta live up to how you play. You know, you can't just go out there and rely on talent most of the time, because that's gonna get you but so far. So at the end of the day, you know, he's somebody who's been through it all in this game. And, you know, he went through the lows, the highs, everything you can think of. So when he, you know, preaching about something very specific, you got to live up to it at that point. Thank you. Go ahead.
Hey, Sincere, what are you seeing early on just from BYU secondary and maybe overall the defense?
You know, they're a very disciplined group, very sound, very fundamental. They're a very good, you know, very good group of guys, very good team, very well coached. You know, very physical on the perimeter. You know, a lot of respect over there, and, you know, just got to see what they got for the week. Last one, Ron, go ahead.
Harrison Button aside, last week and this week, late night kickoffs, what kind of mentality do you take when you have to kind of wait all day? Obviously, Coach Prime has changed kind of the preparation up with those kind of games, but what mentality do you take?
The mentality that I take, see, about the game of football, it doesn't matter. It could be 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning. You got to be able to get up or lay all day and get up and be ready to turn it on. Like, that's just the game of football. That's just what it is. You know, you want to be great at this sport, you got to know how to turn it on at whatever time. Any 24 hours in a day, you got to be able to turn it on.
Thank you, Sincere. Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
So where y'all from?
We up from Miami, Florida.
All the way from Miami.
All the way from Miami.
Appreciate y'all coming, man.
Hey, man, we love what you guys are doing, man. We want to support you in every way.
Appreciate your family.
And we're recruiting at home. Everything we see at home, we bring it this way.
My man.
You gotta believe. Dude, we've been believing since day one,
That's
dog.
why I gave it to
Remember
you.
back in Jackson State? We've been believing with you in the pregame show.